Carl here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short. And it's horror movie review time. Odd Noggins, a surreal horror sci-fi comedy from director Joe Sherlock that will leave the viewer feeling absolutely baffled by what they've just witnessed. It is pure nonsense, filled with gratuitous nudity and oozing cheapness. Hold on to your alien butts. This is going to take some explaining, and I'm probably not even going to be able to fully express it anyway. The story is based around aliens, specifically aliens that appear in a late-night sci-fi movie on TV, which many of the characters are watching or have watched. Then strange things begin to occur in the town that seem to mirror the events of the movie. That's about as much sense that anyone can actually make of what Odd Noggins calls a story. Instead, the movie focuses on character after character to being introduced with very little detail about who they are or why they're even in this bloody movie. Eventually, it does sort of come together, but it doesn't make it any less ridiculous.
The oddness begins. What is it about that horror movie on Channel 12? Why do so many women in this small town work for the same party entertainment service? What's with all the bubble baths? Why so much yogurt? Where did that eyeball come from?
Pimento loaf.
Who is Bob?
Are you watching this stupid movie again?
Hey baby, you done with your shift?
Is it someone's birthday?
Mr. Birch?
Come in. You must sleep here to be available for my morning treatment.
Oh my god, this guy is so weird.
What's wrong with you?
Well, you can't blame him with an ass like yours.
Where are my pants?
You are nuts.
Wrecked him. It nearly killed him.
I'm the other white meat.
I like. Hey.
Odd Noggins is a strange trip into a small town where nothing is quite what it seems to be.
What the hell's going on here?
The thing is, it also makes for an extremely boring watch, as the multitude of characters either spend their screen time talking, and the not great actors here, or taking their clothes off. Yes, Odd Noggins is one of those unashamed trashy films where the female contingent, which is the majority of the cast, are always taking their tops off or having bubble baths, all with hilariously egregious zooms towards their breasts. Though after a while it stops being funny. At first you're just like, oh, that's so silly, that's so over the top, and then you're like, okay, this is starting to feel a bit creepy. The tone of the entire movie is off, and you'll be left wondering where the actual horror is. That seems to come from the movie within the movie aspect, as we see the aliens break down their victim's cellular structure, which results in some good old-fashioned body melting. Effects that aren't great looking, but for the cheapness of this film, I think they could certainly look worse. I've seen worse on higher budget films. Here's the thing about Odd Noggins though. It's got charm. And the more time spent in the company of its madness, because it is mad, the more enjoyable it becomes. It is not a good film. In fact, I think it's pretty bad overall. But if you can accept that, it is embracing the badness and creating something uniquely weird, more enjoyment can be found than expected. I don't know, I really set an offense for this one because it's crass, it is tasteless, it's downright ugly, it can be quite boring, and it makes no sense. But that's Odd Noggins for you. I think you're going to have to make up your own mind on this one. If everything I've said there appeals to you and you think you want to give it a go, do. And I'd love to know what you think of it. Likewise, if you do check it out and hate every second of it, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at GBHBL. Just search for GBHBL and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.